Hello students, welcome to Time YouTube channel for bank and SSC exams. This session we will take up solutions for online mock tests, all India mock tests conducted from 7th to 8th June. We will be looking at Quant Section solutions, right? So let's start discussion of this paper, this handout IBPS. This paper was on the pattern of IBPS RRBPO scale 1, right? Before we start, let me summarize the quant section of this paper. If you look at this paper, we have number series, 5 questions. Then we have approximations, 5 questions. Then we have quadratic comparisons. Lengthy paper, definitely 5 questions, many areas. Then we have data sufficiency, question followed by 2 statements. 2 statement questions, 5 questions. Data interpretation, five questions. Sorry, data interpretation, we have 10 sets. 2 sets, 10 questions. Data interpretation, we have 2 sets, 10 questions. And we have individual quant questions. Ten questions. Right. So if you look at the order of solving the paper, first you would have been started with approximations, number series, quadratic comparison. Then we would have done individual questions, then data sufficiency, finally data interpretation. This is the order of solving the questions. Now we will start discussing the paper. What approximate value will come in the question mark in the following questions? You need not calculate the exact value. All right. So these are approximation questions. Now 31.9% can be written as 32%, right? And 32% of 3200 approximately I can take this. So this is 32 into 32. Percentage means by 100, so 2 zeros will be cancelled. Is equal to question mark cube minus, it is 48% approximately of 6400. So zeros will get cancelled, 48 into 64. Now question mark cube is equal to, if I take 32 common, so 32 plus, if I take 32 common 2, 96. 32 plus 96 is 128. Right, so question mark cube is equal to 32 is 2 power 5, 128 is 2 power 7, so it is 2 power 12. 2 power 12 can be written as 2 power 4 whole cube. Powers equal, make the bases equal. Question mark is equal to 2 power 4, 2 power 4 is equal to 16, present in choice 3. Okay, question mark into 21 square, 21.01 square, so we can take it as 21 square, 21 into 21. 41.9 can be taken as 42 into 42 cube into 42. 21 2 times here, this 21 2 times here. 42 into 4, 168 should be your answer, present in choice 4. Right? 1559.9. So I can write it as 15. Sorry. I can write it as 15. 1 second. I can write it as 1560. 1560 by root 575 can be taken as root 576, that is 24, is equal to question mark plus 539 divided by root 120 can be written as root 121, so 11. 11 4s 44, 11 9s, 24 6 144, 24 5s. Question mark is equal to 65 minus 49, so it has to be 16. 16 is present in choice 5. 16 is present in choice 5. Right? Question number 4. 3.9 whole square. 3.9 whole square is nothing but 4 square. So 4 square is 16. This is 4 square. 16 by 7 into 39.9%. So it is obviously 40% of 560. 10% 56, 40% 224 is equal to 272 plus question mark into 8. 7 3 is 21, 7 2 is 14. So 480 plus 32, 512 minus 272 is equal to question mark into 8. So it is 28, 212, 240 divided by 8 is question mark. So it has to be second option, 30. Choice 2 should be your answer. Question mark plus 3249.9. So question mark plus 3250 divided by 26 is equal to 10.9. 11 into 19. Right? So 190 plus 19, it is 209. 26. 1's 26. 26 2's 52. 26 5. So question mark plus 125 is equal to 209. So question mark is equal to 84. 84 is present in choice 1. Now next set of 5 questions are based on quadratic comparisons. In the following questions, 2 equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You must solve both the equations and give answer. So we have given options here. First option we will mark if x greater than y. X greater than or equal to y, second option. X less than y, third option. X less than or equal to y, fourth option. If x and y are equal, a relationship cannot be established between x and y, I should mark fifth option. Now, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A not equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. If a into c is positive, we multiply a into c is positive, we write b as sum of two numbers. If a into c is negative, we write b as difference of two numbers. For more details, you please watch our quadratic comparison video in detail we have done on our YouTube channel. Now, if you see here, 2x square minus 27x plus 81 is equal to 0. So what is a into c? 2 into 81, 162, positive. So write b as difference of sum of two numbers because a into c is positive. So 27 can be written as, this is 18, 162 is 18 into 9. Okay, I want minus 27. So it has to be minus 18 minus 9. So minus 18 plus minus 9 is minus 27. Minus 18 into minus 9 is 162. When you're writing the roots, you will change the sign and divide by coefficient of x square. So x value will be 18 by 2, comma 9 by 2. So it is 9, comma 9 by 2. Let me take second equation. 2y square minus 15y plus 28 is equal to 0. A into c is 140. Right? What is my b value? Minus 15. So a into c positive. Write b as product of two now. What you call sum of two numbers. So how can you write sum of two numbers? 28 into 2. Sorry, it is 56. A into c is 56. Okay. I can write it as 7 into 8. 56. I want minus 15, minus 7, minus 8. When you write the roots, signs will change. 8 by 2, comma 7 by 2. You have to divide by coefficient. So 4, comma 7 by 2. 9 is more than 4, comma 7 by 2. 9 by 2 is more than 4 and 7 by 2. So x clearly greater than y. X greater than y means we can mark choice 1. Right? 2x square plus 29x plus 90 is equal to 0. How much is a into c? A into c is 180. What is b? 29. So 180 can be written as 20 into 9. A into c positive, write it as sum of two numbers. 20 plus 9 is 29. 20 into 9 is 180. So roots will be change the sign. Minus 20 by 2, comma, minus 9 by 2. So minus 10, comma, minus 9 by 2. Second equation, 2y square minus 11y minus 63 is equal to 0. So what is a into c? Minus 126. A into c is negative. So write B as difference of two numbers. So here this is 18 and 7. 18 and 7 difference is 11. 18 into 7 is 126. I want minus 126 minus 11. So minus 18 into 7 is minus 126. Sign you can adjust later. Minus 18 plus 7 is difference is minus 11, right? So when I'm writing the roots, it will change the sign. 18 by coefficient 2, this is minus 7 by 2. So 9 comma minus 7 by 2. So 10 is greater than 9 and negative value. Minus 9 by 2, it is less than 9 and it is less than minus 9 minus 7 by 2, right? So this is minus 10. So minus 10 is less than 9, also less than minus 7 by 2. Minus 9 by 2, so it is less than 9, it is less than minus 7 by 2. So clearly x roots are less than y. X less than y is present in choice 3. Eighth question. 5x square plus 11x minus 36 is equal to 0. So what is a into c? Minus 180. A into c negative. B is equal to 11. So write this as difference of two numbers. 20 into 9, 180. 20 minus 9 is 11. I want minus 180. So it has to be minus 9. So 20 minus 9, while writing the root, sign will change. Minus 20 by 5, comma 9 by 5. So minus 4, comma 9 by 5. 5y square minus 49y plus 72 is equal to 0. A into C, 360 positive. So write B as difference of two numbers. So 360 is 40 into 9. A into C is positive. So write B as sum of two numbers, right? So 40 plus 9 is 49. I want minus 49. So minus 40 minus 9. While writing the signs will change and divide by coefficient while writing the roots. 40 by 5, 9 by 5. So 5 goes 8 times. Now what is happening here? Minus 4 is less than 8, less than 9 by 5. 9 by 5 is less than 8 is equal to 9 by 5. 9 by 5, 9 by 5 equal. So x is either less than y or equal to y. X less than or equal to y is present in fourth option, right? Then we have 2x square, ninth question, minus 19x plus 44 is equal to 0. So what is a into c? 88. So sum of two numbers. A into c positive, right? B as sum of two numbers. So we can write it as 11 and 8. I want minus 19, minus 11, minus 8. X is equal to change the sign. 11 by 2, comma 8 by 2. That is 4. 5y square minus 26y plus 24 is equal to 0. So what is a into c? 120. So a into c positive, right? B as sum of two numbers. So 20 and 6. 20 into 6, 120. If I put minus sign, minus 20 minus 6 is minus 26. While writing the sign, what you call roots, change the sign. 20 by 5, comma 6 by 5. So 4, comma 6 by 5. 4, comma 6 by 5. Now, let me see here. 11 by 2 is 5.5. It is greater than 4, greater than 6 by 5. 4 and 4 are equal and it is greater than. So x roots are either greater or equal to y. Greater or equal to y are present in choice 2, right? 18x square minus 9x plus 1 is equal to 0. What is a into c? 18. When a into c is right 18, write b as sum of two numbers, right? B as sum of two numbers. B is minus 9. So we can write this as 3 and 6. I want minus 9. So minus 3 minus 6. So x is equal to 3 by 18. Change the sign, divide by coefficient, 6 by 18. So it is 1 by 6, 1 by 3. Second, 12y square minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. What is a into c? Minus 12. What is b? Minus 1. Write a into c as difference of two numbers. I want minus 1 and minus 12. Put minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1. Minus 4 into 3 is minus 12. While writing the roots, change the sign. Divided by y square coefficient. 3 by 12. So it is 1 by 3, comma 1 by 4. So what happens here? 1 by 3 equal and 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 4. 1 by 6 is less than 1 by 3. One is greater, another is less. Relationship cannot be established. So choice 5 should be your answer, right? Next, 11 to 15, we have bar graph. To study the bar graph and answer the questions, we have a DI set. The bar graph shows number of schools and colleges in 5 cities, A, B, C, D, E. Okay. These are, the first bar represents schools. The second bar represents colleges, right? So 11th question. In city C, 40% of the schools and 20% of the colleges were run by state government. Average number of schools and colleges which are not run by state government. If I look at schools, 90 schools, 40% state government. How many are not run by state government? 60%, 54. 20% of the colleges are run by state government. How many are not run by state government? 80%, so 28. So 54 plus 28 divided by schools and colleges, average means 2. 82 by 2, it has to be 41, right? Next, total number of schools in C and D is how much more than total number of colleges in A and B. Schools in C and D, first bar is school, 90 and 55, 145. How much more than total number of colleges in A and B? 40 plus 50, 90. 145 minus 90 is 55. 55 is present in choice 5. Simple questions. DI set is very, very easy, this particular set. Ratio of total number of colleges in city A and C. Colleges to schools in city A and city C. City A colleges 40, 35, 75. Schools 50, 90, 140. So this will be 5 15s, 5 28s. 15 is to 28. 15 is to 28 is present in choice 2. Total number of schools and colleges in E. So total number of schools and colleges in E is 105. What percentage less or more than schools in C? Schools in C is 90. 105 is clearly more than 90. Percentage more. Difference 15. Opposite of more is lesser value 90 into 100. So it is 1 upon 6. 16 2 by 3% more. 16 2 by 3% more is present in choice 3. Okay. Out of 5 questions, this question is slightly time consuming, but remaining the first 4 which are discussed in this DI set, straightforward, easy questions. 2 minutes, answer those 4 questions. Don't even attempt this question. You move to the next set. Don't waste your time in calculation based questions. In city D, number of schools and colleges with AC campuses. Okay. AC schools and colleges, 45. Okay. Then in city C, D is talking about 125. So non-AC schools and colleges, 125 minus 45, it is 80. Right. Fees collected from each AC campus school and AC campus college. From AC campus, I am collecting 2,50,000. So from 45 schools, I am collecting 2,50,000. Non-AC campus schools and non-AC campus college, we are collecting 2 lakhs. So 80 into 2 lakhs. Find the difference between total amount collected from non-AC campus schools and from AC. Okay, I don't want sum. I want difference between these two. This is the amount collected from AC. This is the amount collected from non-AC. If you subtract, you will get 4,75,000, choice 4 after simplifying. Okay, next 5 questions are based on data sufficiency. Each question consists of a question and 2 statements numbered 1 and 2. You have to decide whether the data given in the statements are sufficient to answer the question and mark 1 if the question can be answered in statement 1 alone but cannot be answered using statement 2 alone. That means, see here, I'll write. If you are getting answer from statement 1 alone, not getting from 2 alone, option 1. Not getting from 1 alone, not getting from only 2 alone, option 2. If you are getting from either of these statements, option 3. Individually, you are not getting. If you combine also, you are not getting, option 4. Individually, you are not getting. When you combine, you are getting, you have to mark option 5. So these are standard set of directions which we come across in a data sufficiency. Okay, first question, question number 16. What is the area of rectangle? What is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. To find area of a rectangle, I should know L value, I should know B value. First statement, length and breadth of a rectangle, 7:3. So length is equal to 7K, breadth is equal to 3K. We cannot answer because we don't know that constant value. Perimeter of the rectangle is 100. 2 into L plus B is 100. My L plus B is equal to 50. One equation, two unknowns. I cannot find L value, B value. Combine. Always remember, data sufficiency questions never solve. Don't get into the final answer. L plus B, 10K is equal to 50. I'll get K is equal to 5. Then you know your length, you know your breadth. Then you can find the area of a rectangle. Combining both the statements, we can answer choice 5. Two-digit number is a multiple of 5. Find the number. Two-digit number means unit digit and 10-digit. It is a multiple of 5. Multiple of 5 means I have only two possibilities. Unit digit should be 0 or unit digit should be 5. Two-digit number is a multiple of 5. Multiple of 5 means last digit should be 0 or 5. I need to find the two-digit number. Unit digit is 4 less than 10 digit, first statement. So, unit is 4 less means 10 is 4 more. So, I have two answers. It can be 40 or 95. I cannot answer. Second statement, sum of the digits is 14. Now, if I take this, it's a multiple of 5. So, last digit should be 0 or 5. Sum of the digits is 14. So, I cannot get 14 here. I have to write 14 here. So, here 14 means 95. So, combine from second statement alone, we can answer choice 2. How much time will it take for two pipes X and Y to fill a tank which is 3/4 fill? So, it is already 3/4 fill, you have to fill only 1/4. Obviously, to answer the question, I should know time taken by X, time taken by Y. X can fill a tank in 18 minutes, I don't have information about Y. Y can empty the tank in 12 minutes, I don't have information about X. Combine, you know X value, Y value. Combining these two statements, we can answer choice 5. No need to solve data sufficiency. Final answer is not required. What is the age of Arjun? Okay, A value how much? Arjun and his son. Present age. Arjun you take it as A, son you take it as S. 6 years hence, A plus 6 after 6 years. Son will be S plus 6. Arjun will be 6 times his son's age. A plus 6 is 6 into S plus 6. A minus 6S is equal to 36 minus 6, 30. Okay, first equation. I cannot answer. One equation, two unknown. Second statement, 6 years ago, Arjun was 3 times his daughter's age. Arjun present age A, daughter present age D. Right? This is present age. 6 years ago, Arjun will be A minus 6, daughter will be D minus 6. Arjun is 3 times daughter's age. A minus 3D is minus 12. Second equation. Obviously, one equation you have A, S, D, 3 unknowns. Two equations you have 3 unknowns. Right? 1, 2, 3. We cannot solve them. Individually we cannot solve. If I combine also, we cannot solve. Data not sufficient. Second statement, I have one equation, two unknowns. I cannot find A value. If I combine, one equation is in A and S, another equation is in A and D. Two equations have 3 unknowns. We cannot solve them. Okay. Find the initial quantity of mixture. Right. 25 liters of water is added. The ratio of milk to water. Okay. After adding 25 liters, it is 4:3. Initially, how much we don't know. So we cannot answer from first statement. Ratio of initial quantity of milk and water is 5:3. So milk 5K, water 3K. We cannot answer from this because we don't know constant. Combine. I'm adding 25 liters of water. No change in milk. Water will be 3K plus 25. Then the ratio of milk and water becomes 4/3. Cross multiply and solve, you'll get K value. Once you know K value, you can find initial quantity of the mixture. It is 8K. Substitute K value, you'll get the answer. Combining both the statements, we can answer choice 5. Right? Select the correct alternative from the given choices. Okay, these are individual quant questions. In an examination, Pawan secured 35% of maximum marks, failed by 10 marks. Naga secured 85% of the maximum marks, got 40 marks more than pass mark. What is the difference between percentage of Naga and Pawan? 85 minus 30, 50%. What is the difference in their marks? One failed by 10 marks. One got 10 marks less than pass mark. Another got 40 marks more than pass mark. So the gap between them, 10 plus 40, 50. Maximum marks, 50%, 50, 100% will be 100. Choice 5. 22. 7 years hence, the average age of P, Q and R is 42. Okay. What is their present average? After 7 years, 42. So present will be P plus Q plus R by 3. So after 7, remove 7 years, it is 35. So what is P plus Q plus R? 105. 5 years ago, average of Q, R and S. Q plus R present average I am writing. 5 years ago 40 means now 45. So what is Q plus R plus S? 135. We know sum of the present ages of S and P is 54 years. Okay. This is third equation. Find the age of P after 12 years. Now second equation minus first equation. I'll get S minus P, QR will get cancelled. 135 minus 100 is 30. S minus P is 30. Find the value of P. Subtract. Signs will change. 2P is equal to 84. P is equal to 42. So I want P's age 12 years hence. So 42 plus, sorry, it is 24, no? My mistake. I am sorry. I have not subtracted. I am adding. Sorry. P plus P, 2P is equal to 54 minus 30, 24. So P is equal to 12. So after 12 years means P will be 12 plus 12, 24. Choice 4. 23. A boat can cover 154 kilometers downstream in 14 hours. What is downstream speed? B plus W. Speed of boat, B. Speed of the water, W. Upstream speed, B minus W. Downstream speed, B plus W. So downstream speed is B plus W. Distance 154 in 14 hours. It is B plus W 11. Speed of the boat in still water is 4 times the speed of the stream. Okay. Now if I substitute here 4.5 W, so it is 5.5 W is 11. A W is equal to 110 by 55. 2. If W is 2, what is my B? 4.5 W. 4.5 into 2 is 9. Speed of the boat in still water 2 kilometers less than speed of boat A. So boat B value 2 kilometers per hour less 7. Water there is no change. It will be 2. Time taken by the boat to cover 80 kilometers upstream. Distance by upstream speed, B minus W. 80 by 5. 16 hours. 16 hours is present in choice 2. Right angle triangle has a height of 4 root 5. Height 4 root 5. Base 2 root 5. Height and radius of cylinder are same as the height and base of triangle. Find the total surface area of the cylinder. How do you get total surface area of cylinder? Two pi r into r plus h. So 2 into pi into radius is equal to base of the triangle. Height is equal to height of the triangle. 2 root 5. 2 root 5 plus 4 root 5 is 6 root 5. 24 into 5, 120 pi. 120 pi is present in choice 4. Okay, look at this question. Simple interest, compound interest question, interesting question. Kiran invested sum of P and a compound interest for 2 years at 12% per annum. Compound interest 12% per annum, 2 years. Amount invested is P. Under simple interest, 10%, 2 years. He has invested P plus 450. Okay, simple interest is 454 less than compound interest. What is my compound interest? I can find 2 years net rate of interest. 12 plus 12, x plus y plus x into y by 100. Shortcut directly. 25.44%. Right. Then here it is 10% for 1 year. 2 years it is 20%. So 20% of P plus 90. So simple interest, this is 25.44% of P. If I take the difference, it is 5.44% of P plus 90. Simple interest is minus 90 is equal to 454. Obviously, compound interest minus simple interest is 454. What is my compound interest? 25.44% of P minus simple interest, 20% of P minus 90. So 25.44 minus 20 is 5.44%. So 5.44 by 100 into P is 454 plus 90, 544. So P is equal to 5.44 goes 100 times. 100 into 100. 10,000. Right? Out of 10 applicants for a job, okay, out of 10 applicants for a job, there are 5 women and 5 men, okay. If 2 persons were to be selected for the job, what's the probability that at least one of the selected persons is a woman? Let us say E is equal to at least one woman, E bar is equal to no woman. Right? P of E plus P of E bar must be always equal to 1. But the probability of not selecting a woman, would be P of E bar. I will select all the 2 people from men, 5C2 by 10C2. If we simplify this, we'll get 2 by 9. So what is P of E? 1 minus 2 by 9. That is 7 by 9. Right? 7 by 9 is present in choice 4. Vessel contains mixture of milk and water. Water in it is 6 liters. Okay. Milk, I don't know. Water is 6 liters. On adding 5 liters of milk, okay, 9 liters of water, amount of milk becomes 60%. So this is, let's say, I don't know X. This is X plus 5 milk, 6 plus 9, 15 water. 60% milk means water should be 40%. Right? So 40% is 15. Find milk 60%. How much? 60 by 40 into 15. 2 3s, 2 2s. 45 by 2, 22.5. X plus 5 is 22.5. So initially minus 5 if I remove, it is 17.5. What is milk is to water? Can I write like this? 225 is to 150. 15 15s, 15 10s, 5 3s, 5 2s. What is milk is to water? 3 is to 2. In the ratio, in the new mixture. Now I'm removing 15 liters. Find the quantity of milk. Milk will be 3 by 5 of 15. 9. Find the quantity of milk in the final mixture. In 22.5, I'm removing 9. So 13.5 should be your answer. Choice 2. Right? Okay, shopkeeper sold certain quantity of rice at 20% profit. Okay, apply allegation rule. Remaining at 10% loss, minus 10%. Overall is making a profit of 15%. 20 minus 15, 5%. 15 minus of minus 10, 25. So it has to be 5:1. These are the quantities I'm mixing. I'm applying allegation rule. Don't do profit and loss. Apply allegation rule. What would be the overall profit or loss percentage if he interchanges the quantity sold? Okay, 20% minus 10%. I don't know the X percent. Instead of 5:1, this is 1:5. 20 minus X. This is X plus 10. X plus 10 by 20 minus X is equal to quantity 1 by 5. So cross multiply 5x plus 50 is 20 minus x. Right? So I'll get 6x is equal to minus 30, x is equal to minus 5. Minus sign indicates 5% loss. Option 4. 29. Ashwini, Kalyani, Nalini invested capitals in the ratio 4:7:9. Ashwini, Kalyani, Nalini. So 400, 700, 900. Instead of 4, 7, 9 or 4K, 7K, 9K, I'll take, because it is in percentage, I'll take 100. At the end of 8 months, Ashwini added certain amount such that her investment becomes 75% of total investment of Kalyani and Nalini's initial investment. Kalyani and Nalini is 1600. 75% means 3/4 of 1600. So 1200. This 400 is for how many months? 8 months. Plus 75% of, okay, Ashwini added certain amount such that our investment becomes 75% of, okay. Now it should become 1200. 1200 is for 4 months. 48 plus 32, 88,000 is to, this is into 12, 12 months, 8400. Time period different, capital different. 108,000. 420s, 421s, 427s. This is the ratio in which they have to divide the profit. So Kalyan share 21 is 2100. Total profit 41, 68 is how much? 21 becomes 2100, 68 becomes 6800. Choice 3. Right? Ravi and Surya together can complete a work in 24 days. Ravi takes 24. Ravi and Surya together takes 24 days. Surya alone can do it in 36 days. So Ravi will take, you know A plus B, you know A, other one is given by product by difference. 24 into 36, difference is 12. So R takes 72 days. Okay. Kiran alone can complete the work in 45 days. Okay. Find the efficiency of Kiran to Ravi. Kiran is to Ravi. What is the number of days ratio? He will complete a work in 45. He will take 72. 9 8s, 9 5s. Right? Efficiency ratio or rate of work ratio should be inversely proportional to number of days. So 8:5. 8:5 is present in choice 4. Right? So let's move ahead. 31 to 35 are again based on 5 DI questions based on table. Study the table to answer the questions. Table shows total number of orders received by 5 courier companies, PQRST, 5 companies, total number of orders received, number of orders pending after a week. So you have received 700, pending after the week will be 150. So how many are distributed, ma? 700 minus 150, 550 we have distributed. Number of orders received is number of orders delivered plus number of orders pending. Okay. I have written this table here. Find the average number of orders pending in PRT. 150, 200, 100. Remove 50 here. It will be 150. Add 50. By observation, I can say 150, 150, 150. Average 150. Or 150 plus 200 plus 100 divided by 3. So 450 by 3, it has to be 150. Ratio of total number of orders received by P&R 700, 500, 1200. Total number of orders delivered by P&T 150, 100, 250. Right? 25. How many times? 5 24s, 5 5s. 24:5. 1 second. Total number of orders received by P&R. Received by P&R is 1200. Okay. Total number of orders delivered by P and T 150 plus 100, 250. Okay. 5 5s, 5 24s. So it has to be 24:5. We'll see this. Ratio of total number of orders received by P and R, orders received. Number of delivered, sorry. I'm taking pending. Very sorry. So P and R orders received is 700 plus 500, 1200 is to P and T orders delivered. I'm sorry, ma. This is orders pending. Delivered are how many? 550. P, T delivered are how many? 800. So 1350. 524s, 527s, 3 8s, 3 9s. 8:9. 8:9 is present in choice 4. Find the difference between number of orders delivered by Q. Okay. Number of orders delivered by Q is 600. And number of orders pending with R and S. Pending with R and S is 450. 600 minus 450, it has to be 150. 150. Choice 1. Total number of orders pending with given companies. Okay. 200, 400, 650, 750. Is what percentage of total number of orders received by Q and S? 650, 850, 1500. 750 by 1500 into 100. It is 1 by 2. 50%. 50% is present in choice 5. Okay. Next, in S, out of total orders received, 450 were national, rest were international. Yes, total orders received 850. Out of this 850, national 450, international 850 minus 450, 400. Right? If the number of national orders delivered, okay, what are the total orders delivered by S? 850 minus 250, 550. Out of this, national orders delivered are 325. So, 25, 225. 225 international orders delivered. Delivered this one. So, how many are pending? 175 pending. 175 is present in choice 4. 1 second. 1 second. We made a mistake somewhere. Just check. If the number of national orders delivered is 325, how many orders delivered? 850 minus 250. So it is not 550, na? This is how much? 600. Out of this 600, national deliveries are 325. So obviously, international deliveries are 375. 325 national delivery. So 600, 850, okay, 325. So it is 275. 275. 275 are international deliveries. Not delivered are 125. 125 is present in 125 is present in choice 2. So once again this question. Out of S, total orders received 450 are national. Out of 850, 450 are national. So 850 minus 450, international are 400. Right? Then number of national orders delivered. What are total orders delivered? 600. Out of this, national orders delivered 325. So remaining are international, 275. Out of 400, 275 delivered, 125 are pending. Right? So 36 to 40 are number series questions, which will cover in your part of your reasoning section. Right? Thank you, students. This is about the discussion of paper. So what you need to do is you need to thoroughly analyze the paper once again. You need to focus on the order in which you have to solve the questions. Then whatever questions we have solved in a better way, try and implement those methods in the upcoming mock exams. Then one more point, the order of solving is also very, very important. And the time you spend on each of these areas, you divide accordingly because you have 20 minutes of time. Then you need to solve the questions, right? So that's all from this session. Thank you very much. All the best, students, for your upcoming bank and SSC exams. Thank you so much.